I was invited by a colleague to be on a panel with three other women. We were answering questions from men about intimacy and relationships from a woman's perspective. In this video, you will see the question asked and my personal reply.
When I was doing my dating, I was using the app Field. And Field is specifically for people very in tune with their own sexuality. So it's like for threesomes and swinging and people looking to explore kink, and people there really talk a lot about what they want and what they don't want. So it's really, really clear. And the thing is, these conversations should be quite normal. So even if you're dating somebody in a normal way, I think it's so important to be able to have conversations around sex before you even get in there, because we're all so different. There's four women today and we will all like to be approached differently, and also I like to be approached differently depending on what time of the month it is, or how my day at work has been. So there's that element to it, being able to have conversations and talk about sex in a really grounded way. And what I mean by grounded is with a sense of confidence, knowing what you want and what you don't want. Like we were talking before about, being Mr. Nice, being in tune with yourself first, but also being open to other people's desires, being able to hold space for those if you notice any judgment coming up. And then with regards to, a longer term relationship, I really feel that the sex doesn't start, the approaching someone for sex doesn't start like the 5 minutes or 13 minutes before. It's that constant playfulness that you have throughout the day, sending a text message or, as they head off to work, or, it's those elements, the continuous ones, that connection that you're continuously making is the way that you're approaching it, because it's creating that sexual tension. And then you will find it easier then to know at what point you're able to read better whether it's something that is going to go forward or not. Because I think quite often, for a lot of men, they go in thinking that there's a possibility and then they get rejected and thought, well, I thought the signals were clear. Or the other one is that they don't ask and the woman's like gagging for it and just, they haven't even asked. So it's that not knowing. But if you're playing throughout the day, you get to read your partner's messages and understand where she's at. You're able to gradually build that up, tune into where they're at. And then it makes it easier to read later when you see each other.